and welcome to Keim's Corner. Today is Wednesday, July 8th. My name is Jeff Keim. I'm the president and CEO of Oskeim Sports Consulting. And of course, this is Wager Talk TV at wagertalk.com. And in this video, I'll be giving you a free preview and best bet in tonight's baseball game between the Milwaukee Brewers and St. Louis Cardinals. Now, before I get to that preview and free pick, make sure you check out my handicappers page at wagertalk.com. I swept the board last night on Tuesday, I went 3-0. And now on Wednesday, I'm featuring another WNBA total steam play. This has an easy win written all over. It's a green light play, one of my signature plays. You don't want to miss it. I'm the number one handicapper at wagertalk.com with win percentage in 2026. 188, 129. That's 59.3% winners for over 100 units of profit. I'm also on a towards 60 and 34 overall run. That's a 64% win rate for 50 units of profit for my private clients. I'm also the number one basketball handicapper, both in win percentage and ROI in 2025 and 26, with a record of 114 and 80. That's 59%. And I've made clients 78.4 units of profit. Now, Leader Talk also has incredible summer specials. Check those out. You buy 3 days, get 3 days free. That's going on right now for just $69. Check it out at wagertalk.com. Here's my favorite value of the day for all of you looking for a longer term subscription, especially to me. It's the Pitch to Kickoff special. Get every one of my releases through the college football opening weekend. That's including opening weekend college football plays for just $2.99. It's regularly $5.98, $2.99. Sign up today. The offer expires July 31st. Now, let's get back to the game we were really interested in, the Brewers at Cardinals. Now, the conditions at Busch Stadium tonight are going to be perfect. 89 degrees, very little wind, 3 to 4 mile per hour wind at the first pitch. Now, Milwaukee swept the doubleheader yesterday, as you saw, 4-3 and 10-2. The Brewers got the job done. Now, you look at the bullpens are both in excellent form, both for Milwaukee and St. Louis. The Brewers bullpen, they have been fantastic. They posted a 3.09 FIP over the last week. The Cardinals pen, meanwhile, has been equally as strong, posting a 3.44 FIP over the last 37 innings, while allowing just 0.24 home runs per 9 innings of work. Now, let's take a look at the situational analysis. I want to look at the 2 starting pitchers on the bump tonight. For Milwaukee, we have Kyle Harrison, one of my favorite southpaws. Actually, I think he's a right-hander. In the majors, he has a 2.82 ERA, and that is supported by his underlying metrics. If you look at his underlying metrics this season, a 3.00 xERA, a 3.01 FIP, and a 2.2 WAR. He has an excellent strikeout ratio, 11.18 per 9 innings. And he has a pretty good control as well, a 2.26 walks per 9. Now, he's given up more runs lately, if you look at his most recent starts, but the metrics remain solid. The southpaw owns a 1.38 xERA and a 2.47 FIP across his last 2 outings, and he owns a 3.58 FIP on the road this season. Harrison, he also blanked the Cardinals across 6 innings of work earlier this season, giving up just 4 hits. Now let's take a look at the St. Louis right-hander, Michael McGreevy, prime regression candidate. I have him circled, highlighted, everything in my notebook because he is a prime regression pitcher. His 3.12 ERA looks really good, right? It's undermined by a 5.61 xERA and a 4.33 FIP. He can't strike anybody out. Look at his strikeout per 9 ratio. It's 5.66. And he also has been fortunate for the runners left on base with an 83.1 left on base percentage. That's not going to get it done. We want to fade Harris. We want to fade McGreevy tonight on the mound at home, looking to avoid another loss. That's not going to happen. I like Harrison in Milwaukee. Now, last time McGreevy faced Milwaukee, he gave up 5 earned runs this past May. He allowed a 40% hard hit rate over his last 2 starts. That's only going to climb, I believe, after tonight's game. That rate's going to increase. Now, if you like this video and you like the analysis, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. I'd really appreciate it. And let me know what your favorite bets are tonight. Check out the comments below. I'll be checking in later today to see what comments you have. what games you would like me to cover going forward throughout the summer into the fall for football. I want to hear from you. Please do that. And like the page and visit my handicappers page at your earliest convenience. Now let's look at the technical trends. That's what a lot of people like. My technical database, I have almost 2,000 Major League Baseball trends dating back to 1998, I believe. Technical trend number one, active in this game. What we want to do is play against home underdogs, coming off a game in which they allowed 10 runs. St. Louis, they allowed 10 runs yesterday in this game 2 of the doubleheader. They lost 10-2 to the Brewers. How do these teams do after giving up 10 runs? Well, 10 or more runs, not very good. They're 580, 882. That's 39.7% against the number. That's negative 8.9% return on investment since 2004. These teams have lost by an average margin of 1.1 runs per game. That's technical angle number one. We want to fade teams coming off a game in which they allowed 10 or more runs. That would be St. Louis. Technical trend number two. We want to play on teams coming off a doubleheader sweep. That's Milwaukee, as I referenced earlier. 4-3 winner, 10-2 winner on Tuesday. These teams, after coming off a doubleheader sweep, 181, 139, that's 56.6% for a return of 5.7% since 2004. Technical trend number three, Kyle Harrison, my guy, the southpaw. He's coming off an outing in which he threw fewer than 90 pitches. Why is that significant? He only worked 2 1/3 or 2 2/3 innings against Arizona on July 3rd. But when he does this, coming off an outing in which he lasted or threw less than 90 pitches, he's 11-2 straight up. That's 84.6% for 48.7 in return on investment since 2024. And the Brewers have won these games by an average margin of 2.2 runs per game. Technical trend number four, my last and final one. I love this one. I call it my division rivals road favorite system. What do we want to do? We want to play on 689 or worse division road favorites of 160 or less, minus 160 or less. That would be Milwaukee. Coming off a road game, again, Milwaukee versus 451 or better foes off a home game. How do these teams do? These division rivals, 478, 278, straight up. That's 63.2% for an 8.4% return on investment since 2003, including 294. That's 68% straight up, with a ROI of 16.5% since 2018. These divisional road favorites have won the game by an average margin of 1.7 runs per game. Take the Milwaukee Brewers behind Kyle Harrison tonight in St. Louis, Busch Stadium. Minus 145 is the current market price at the time of this recording. Take that as my free best bet winner on Wednesday, July 8th. Also, if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please do so. I'd greatly appreciate it. Give the video a thumbs up. Share your comments below. Let me know what games you'd like me to cover moving forward. I look forward to chatting with you soon, and I'll see you next time on Keim's Corner.